What's going on, folks? This is Sean, Lugging Us Culture, Countryside Classic. Bringing you a car today. Everybody's always talking about Camaros. Everybody don't want to pay the price of a real Z28. So guess what we found? We found you a clone Z28. Don't have to worry about authenticating nothing. Don't have to worry about paying $70,000 for a car. Drive a super nice car for a fraction of the budget, and we're going to do a quick walk around of it. We're filming in Russellville, Kentucky today. Little history. I just really like the spot here. Got a nice bridge for a backdrop. This is the old train station. Russellville's got quite a bit of economy. You got a manufacturing and stuff. RJ Corman's the rail company that's in here now, but this was the old train station. I guess probably up. I don't know when it was closed or anything because I'm not from here, but I just admire their buildings. I love old buildings. It's been closed several years now. I'm pretty sure it belongs to RJ Corman or somebody's subsidiary or some of them. But let's get back to the car. We've got a 68 Z28 clone car. The paint gauges on this car are really nice all the way around. Gauge is the same. So it's got a good thick paint job on it. It's not full of, don't seem like it's full of filler or anything. Looks to be original quarters in the car. Looked on the inside to make sure there's no bubbling. Down around the door jambs, bottom of the quarters. Rubber's deep on it. She's badged as a RS Z28. She's a disc brake car on the front. Went ahead and popped the hood. I got a GIMP hand today. That way you can see under the hood good. It says she's badged as a 302, but she's a small block 350. Chrome alternator. I'll also post a picture of the cow tag. It'll be on all our social media. She's no power steering car, with Z28s most of them were. The vinyl top on this car is new. As you can see around the bottom, no rust, no bubbles. Got a set of aftermarket gauges down here. You can see great oil pressure. I've had her idling since I drove over here. 190 degrees, charges great. Headliner's nice in the car. Lay the seatbelt back there. Got a few little scratches on the glass here. I'm not trying to buff those or anything. Now let's take her down the road. Hey, we're going on a test drive now. Thanks for riding along with me. Hope I ain't bored y'all to sleep yet. We're going to drive this little 4-speed down the road here. Got a real close gear ratio to it. Heat works great in it. She don't have no AC, but it can be added to the right buyer. It usually costs around $2 grand for vintage air and vintage heat, which you just need the vintage air with it. It's pull out of here so you don't get ran over. Including a throttle response with the car. Brakes are new on it. We're gonna go through the little town of Russellville now. Hope we got enough gas. We're gonna pull in here and put a snort of gas in it. We're going to the 5-star, which don't sponsor us, but they're gonna give us free gas, we'll take it. Oh, we got a man bun. Over and over. Be right back with you guys. And we're back. Had to stop and get a little snort of gas there. I can't afford much more than a snort anymore. Of gas, that is. As you can see, she holds great oil pressure, 50-pound oil pressure, 190 degrees. Temperature runs cool. It's about 50 degrees here today in Russellville. Scenic downtown Russellville. Somebody got a pretty Corvette. Hey, how you doing? Russellville's got a lot of antique buildings here. Got a lot of Civil War history. Growing up in the South, you know, big fan of Civil War. Not a fan of Civil War actually, but you know, the history of it. I guess nobody's a fan of war unless you're selling weapons or something. Car's got a nice rumble to it, not real loud. You can still hear yourself think in it. A lot of guys anymore just stick old glass packs on them, and you can't really hear yourself talk to yourself going down the road. A little less film. Gears down nicely, no grinding, no chirping. Clutch is nice on the car, lets out about halfway. Still got plenty of life left on it. The car shows 64,757 miles on it. Not represented as a 64,000 mile car because the car has been restored. So it's you know, all the floor pans that you've seen in the video underneath the car look brand new in it. There's no rust, and they're not undercoated either, so there's nothing there to hide. She's still red body. Cool little place right here. We've been talking about going to eat, but can't ever make it here before they close because we're always on the road or something or other. We're gonna go out here to the bypass and do us a little up to speed test just to see how she handles and on a 4-lane highway so y'all can see. Because 95% of our business is on the internet. We ship a lot of cars all over the country. And, you know, don't get me wrong, we're not huge. We sell maybe 10, 15 old cars a month. Depends on the time of year it is. So, you know, we always try to do these videos just so you can see exactly what you'll be getting when you get her in your driveway or garage, wherever you're gonna put it at. Second gear. Been a little bit on the clutch for me. Speedometer might be off a little bit. Now that says we're running 55 or so. I think it's a little slow. Seems like we're running a little faster than that. All we gotta do is find a cop and go to either. We're running faster than that. Hope we don't run up on one of them. A lot of farm country down in here. I guess
Beautiful country. We're about 65 miles from Nashville. Oh God, that didn't sound good. That was me. We're about 65 miles from Nashville. 60 miles or so, or maybe not, probably 45 miles from here to it just jerked right out in front of us. From Clarksville, Tennessee, Fort Campbell, that area. Sold a few trucks down in that area. The soldiers are really good to us. Thank you all for your service. If you are watching, you're a veteran or a soldier, or if you're a police officer, paramedic, fire person, fireman, whatever you are, you're a first responder, nurse, whatever. Thank you for your service, what you do. If it wasn't for you guys, this country wouldn't run. That and the truckers. That's fourth gear. She doesn't have a tack or anything, so we don't really, that feels maybe less than 3,000 RPMs right here. And we're running 65, 70 miles an hour. So she got plenty to get up and go about her. We was talking about truckers and stuff a minute ago. We do ship. I said earlier, we assist with shipping. If it's within a couple 100-mile radius, we do deliver free of charge. But you know, we got a truck going to California this week and a truck going to Nebraska, so you know, naturally we'll sublet those to a carrier company. We do ship in closed or open transport, depends on what the vehicle is and what the customer prefers. You know, naturally rates have went up a little bit just because of gas and fuel doing what it's doing right now, and the economy, inflation, and all the other stuff that comes along with it. But we don't overcharge for shipping. We don't mark it up or anything. Whatever it costs to get it to you is what it costs. You know, it's, you know, we don't have no dock fees or no hidden charge or anything on our vehicles either. All you have is what we agree upon on price, and then your applicable sales tax and fees in the state that you live in. There's a cop. He didn't say we speed. We're good. I'd like to again thank my lovely wife Cindy today. She's the camera girl. I'm trying to get her on the camera, and she won't do it. She's a lot prettier. She'll get a lot more views. Speaking of views, you know, if you wouldn't care if you're on our website or even on our YouTube channel where most of our stuff all of our stuff gets uploaded to, click on the little bell down there. Subscribe to our channel. You know, we post videos every time we get a vehicle in. This spring we'll be doing some car events, going around filming, talking to people about their rides. We're building a cool car or two right now for ourselves for this summer to cruise in. And then naturally we've always got cars for sale, cars and trucks. Like I said earlier, C10s and stuff's really hot right now, so we're selling quite a few of those. But we're going to be going around, going to all the events in our local area that we can, and we're hoping to do some national events this year. Redneck Rumble, the C10 Nationals in Nashville, all the other shows that comes along with it. Working on a car show with a buddy too. Hopefully we'll have that this year too, in Bowling Green, Scottsville area. So yeah, we got a lot going on. We enjoy what we do and enjoy bringing you all these cars. When you subscribe, you get to see all those videos that we do, and you know, leave me a comment or two. Nothing vulgar, but if you wouldn't care, with Christian folks, you know, if you care, just leave us a comment. You tell us what we need to do different, what you like about what we do. You know, we just old country folks just trying to make a living here. Nothing fancy about us. What about me? My wife, she's fancy because she's pretty. I was always told I was pretty ugly, pretty apt to stay that way if I don't think pretty about me. Face for radio. pretty original under the hood. Besides the, you know, the 302, the breather cover, the chrome alternator. We're going to turn right up here and head back towards the hacienda. Oh, that was a nice railroad track. She was smooth. Doing that in one of the Rat Rods Patina vehicles, and sometimes it'd knock the teeth out. Ain't got many left to spare. Turn signals work. What I love about old vehicles is I did the new car business and still got good friends in the new car business. Most of my younger days, 20 years or so of it, and maybe a little more than that. Worked for Harley Davidson for a while as a general sales manager, general manager, different stores.
Hey, thanks for riding with me, folks. Thanks for checking out this Z28. You can check us out online at www.countrysideclassic.net, right here on YouTube with Lug Nose Culture. You can check us out on Facebook at Countryside Hot Rods, which we've got like 14,000 different names, sounds like, for one business, but you know, we just try to get a little bit for everything here. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok. It's all Lug Nose Culture. Check out, we got the clothing line coming out here soon. I'd like to thank my lovely wife Cindy for being my camera girl today because I ran off and forgot everything I got. And thanks again, guys. Hope to see y'all soon.